Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and this is a romance read for Taurus. This is a timeless romance read, so whenever you come across this message, that's the perfect timing for you. And let's get started. So we're going to pull a card that will reflect the energy of you, then another that will reflect the energy of the person that we're asking about, and then we'll draw some tarot for each of you, and we'll get a reading for your combined energies and what will bring you together. Okay, so we'll get started with this. And thank you so much for tuning in and allowing me to come into your space for just a little bit of time today. That's awesome. All right, so on one side, one of you, we've got surrendered to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your own soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So surrendering to your path is for one of you. Okay, so let's get the next one. Surrender to the magic of who you are. So we all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that comes from just being you. So on one side, we have someone that is surrendering to the path of your soul, and it feels from the energy of the card that you're very much on your way with that. And this is just a reminder to keep on that path, Taurus. And then with the other, it's all about recognizing your magic just for being who you are. So one side represents you, one side represents the other. And let's draw some tarot and get a little bit of information about this side here, and then we'll flesh it out a little bit more. All right, so we had 3 cards pop up right away. I'll draw 6 for your side. So we'll cut for the rest. Okay, so let's get going with this. So to begin, we have got the 10 of Gems, protection, with the 4 of Wings, privacy, and the 4 of Shells, reevaluation. All right, so on this side, you know, those of you that are surrendering to your soul's path and understanding that everything is a lesson and everything happens in its divine timing. In terms of romance, you have been waiting for this divine timing. These 3 cards together, where you have protection, privacy, and reevaluation. This is all about you shelling in is not the right word, but withdrawing. This is all about you coming to a place where you've needed to become centered again, become centered with your path, Taurus, if this is representing you, or this could be the other. But the first one out here, this is all about how there's been an experience, there's been a challenge somewhere, and it has, you've responded by coming in and protecting yourself, by reevaluating your goals, reevaluating your life, and coming into this space where you just need some privacy. You've been needing to reflect. You've been needing to find that balance again, you know, and then extending on that message. And this is dealing with, let's look at our numbers here. So we have 4s, and we've got the air energy, we've got earth energy, and we've got water energy. So lots of different signs there. So now coming in to follow up and support that, we have the 7 of Roses, which is courage, and this would be the Wands. We have the 10 of Roses, which is all about stress and feeling challenged. And then we have the World, which is all about consummation. So that's all about everything coming together. So on top of this time where on this side, the energy of this person is very much, you know, whatever's been happening in your life, it hasn't really lined up with the path of who you are, with your soul's purpose. And so you've come in and you've been in this retreat mode where you've been assessing and you've been measuring and you've been reflecting and, you know, protecting your heart a little bit there, you know. And so you've got this stress that you've been dealing with and the courage. And now you're coming through with the courage, right? Because you've got the stress followed by the courage, followed by the world, which is the consummation. So you are definitely ready on this side, definitely ready for this union, whether it is that you're already in union with someone or you know, and this is going to reach its new heights, or if you are single and seeking, or it's complicated, the energy of this side is very much, okay, I'm ready, I've done the work, I've looked at the stuff, I've really moved through some bruising experiences, transmuted that energy, and you are more aligned into your soul purpose. You're ready. So let's take a look at the magic here and what that pertains to. What are the challenges that this side has been dealing with? And where's the energy coming into your combined space? Let's take a look at that. We'll take that one. It was going to pop out. And we're looking for 6 cards here. And we'll do 3 and 3 together. This is a beautiful little romance deck. Quite lovely. Okay. So we've got these 3 here. Okay. So we're looking at, we've got some roses, we've got some gems, we've got some shells, and we've got some wings. So we've definitely got it all here. On this side, we've got the King of Wings, and the King of Wings is the professional. This would be the King of Swords energy. So this is a serious, rational, focused, intellectual sort of individual, you know, who has been, this energy has been working with the 8 of Gems, which is perfectionism, and with the 9 of Gems, which is independence. So the energy of this king over here, this is air, so this could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So perhaps Taurus, this is you and your energy, and this could represent possibly an air sign. And this air sign has very much not been focused on their magic, if it is an air sign. But this individual has not been focused on magic. They've been more into the career, more serious, more rational, you know, which has led to this sense of perfectionism and wanting everything right, and really a sense of independence. And that energy is shifting. So for this person, we've got the 3 of Roses, which is opportunity, and the roses would be that fire energy of the wands. So this is all about, this is new opportunity, new creation on top of the 3 of Shells. So we have 2 3s there as well. And this is all about celebration. So we've got opportunity, celebration, and then we've got the 7 of Shells, illusion. So this person is breaking through this illusion of that life has been balanced. You know, for some reason on this side, they had lost the magic, and this is going to be re-sparked. This magic is going to come back here with this illusion. You know, it's now this person is understanding. They're seeing how restrictive that single focus can be if it's on, you know, just the intellect or the business side of things, sort of looking at things from a rational space, because the heart space isn't necessarily rational, and our intuitive soul space isn't necessarily rational. It's exactly what we need in exactly the moment we need it. And on this side, you know, there's little room for the magic of life when we try to control everything, when we try to put everything in the box that we think it belongs to, and we have that perfectionism, you know. So this person is loosening up, and they're coming into a space where they see the imbalance, and they see that it is time to really embrace the opportunities coming forward, which, you know, which is this kind of a beautiful union that's possible. And it's celebration. This will be a celebration, a cause for all good things. So let's take a look at the energy that is in between you, that's bringing you together. And we've got 2 that popped out already. So we'll take those. And Taurus, you decide, you know, where you fit. If it's you that sort of lost this magic and you've held on to this king energy where you've just been super focused on everything but romance, and then, you know, now you're seeing that there's room and there's time and the need for that, the beautiful emotion and the balance. Or if you are the one that is open and ready and have transmuted that energy to follow your soul's purpose and your calling, you know, you're calling in your soulmate. So let's see the energy that is in between you, that you are working with here. Okay. All right, so we've got the 9 of Roses here, which is all about looking at our habits. That would be the 9 of Wands energy, where it's, you know, again, looking at the habits, you know, there's been an assessment of that. We have another 3 in here. So this could be where also, because we have so many 3s involved, Taurus, this could be where, if this is a union, whether you've met or you haven't met yet, that is coming together, there could be third parties involved. It could have been that you know, you had some lingering attachments that were going on. It could be that they, you know, had some other interests or were pursuing other interests in terms of, you know, other people. And that was a blockage that prevents the energy from being open for the 2 of you to come into a union, you know, that's stable. And then we have the Ace of Wings here, which is beautiful. This is about triumph. So the 2 of you are coming together and you are overcoming each of your things. And I have goosebumps right now. You're overcoming each of your own things in order to bring about a triumph within this relationship, the possibilities of it, you know. We've got the 3 of Gems, which represent work. So you have done the work. Each of you have done the work to overcome those negative habits that have interfered with your ability to move forward, you know, and that's coming forward into this beautiful triumph where each of you is going to be ready. Now, I will caution that there is this devil energy here, which is all about seduction, and not being seduced, you know, into something that doesn't represent properly. It's deceptive. So we've got this devil energy with the 5 of Shells here, which is about romance, and on top of the 6 of Roses, which is victory. So there has definitely been some, you know, some seductive energy at play where you've been hoodwinked a bit, because this is the devil energy. So this is where someone has been using their charm not for positive, not for goodness, you know. Maybe it is that this person has been, one of you have been in a relationship or a connection where you've held on to it for quite a long time because you just were being gaslighted. You were being, you know, felt less than. You were being told perhaps that you wouldn't be able to find anybody bigger, better, or stronger for you. Or they were using their charm to keep you there. Perhaps it didn't serve your soul's purpose to be there. You were losing the magic, you know, depending on which one you're representing here. And this devil energy of seduction is coming in, and it's skewing things, you know, with this person. And you've each come to this place of clarity where you're overcoming that seductive energy, right? When it's not being used for goodness. And then you've got the romance and the victory here, which is beautiful because this is going to allow you to open up and to blossom into this very beautiful mutual relationship. It feels like it feels very balanced. It feels very mutual. Like I feel like the hands are coming together, you know, and they're intertwined. It's very even. The frequency is very even. So each of you is ready to, you're calling each other, you know, you're coming into each other's energy, and both of you is at a level of maturity. You definitely on this side which I feel may represent you, Taurus. You definitely have done the work. You're definitely in this open space and you're ready for that connection. And the energy of this, the counterpart is they are coming into their magic. They're understanding their personal beauty and their personal value. And they're really working on that self-worth and being in touch with their emotional body and connected to soul, you know? And that's allowing that transmutation of that lingering negative energy, or the third party, so to speak, to dispel and to dissipate and to go. So that's absolutely beautiful. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. It doesn't look like there's too much conflict. It just looks like there's some internal work. There may be some lingering from an outside party, you know, as I mentioned, but it's all about seeing through that illusion on this side and recognizing that is that it is what it is, and that you're open. This side is open to so much more. So one already came out for our advice cards. We'll pull another. And please click like and subscribe for me and help me to build and grow. That would be really great. I'd really appreciate that. All right. So on this side, we have a 4, foundation and achievements. All right. So that is what it is. It's all about setting a foundation and achieving something, you know, really authentically wonderful and being in triumph. But it's about setting that ground firmly into Gaia, firmly into the foundation of a relationship, you know, a connection. This definitely has a lot of romance feel to it, but it also has a very grounded feel. It has a very reliable feel, a very centered feel. And you're going to be able to help, if this is you, Taurus, you're going to be able to help your counterpart really blossom and open up and discover their magic and learn to play, you know, because they hold this energy of this foundation and this setting, sort of setting the baseline, so to speak. And then we've got material and spiritual prosperity, number 6 here for you. So this is beautiful because material and spiritual prosperity means, you know, along with your foundation here and achievements, this is stunningly beautiful because you are balanced with each other. You know, there's a very great focus for one of you towards that firm foundation and achieving. And then there's a focus of the other where you're connected to spirit and that sense of abundance that's available to all of us. And you're bringing that in, and it's manifesting in the material between the union of when you come together. So if you're already in an existing partnership, then this is what you're each overcoming and working with right now, and this is where it's heading. And if it is that you haven't come into union with someone yet, or it's been complicated, then this is how the energies are playing out, and this is how they will come together. Okay, so Taurus, this is your timeless romance read. I hope that it connected for some of you, and please give me some comments in the feedback. I would love to hear how you connected and how it all worked out, how it aligns for you. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.